Hello everyone, this is the study guide for the novel The Painter of Science by R.K. Narayan. Plot: Raman's routine life. Raman lives a simple life, dedicating himself to his craft of painting signs. His life is predictable and ordered, much like the signs he paints. Encounter with Daisy. Raman's life takes a turn when he meets Daisy, who hires him to create signs for her family planning campaign. Daisy's modern views and independent spirit intrigue Raman, and he finds himself drawn to her. Complex relationship. As Raman and Daisy spend more time together, their relationship deepens. Raman is enamored by Daisy's dedication and strength, but their relationship is fraught with challenges. Daisy's commitment to her work and her unconventional views on marriage and relationships conflict with Raman's traditional expectations. Challenge to traditional norms. The novel explores the tension between traditional societal roles and the changing attitudes towards marriage, love, and family planning in India. Daisy's character, in particular, challenges these traditional norms, advocating for women's independence and the importance of family planning. Emotional and ideological conflict. Raman struggles to reconcile his feelings for Daisy with her insistence on maintaining her independence and prioritizing her campaign over personal relationships. This conflict brings to light the struggle between personal desires and professional commitments. Resolution. The story culminates in Raman's realization of the depth of his feelings for Daisy and his acceptance of her views and priorities. The resolution of their relationship, however, remains open-ended, reflecting the complexities of balancing love, individuality, and societal expectations. Themes: individualism versus societal expectations. Personal desires. The novel delves into the internal conflict individuals face when their personal desires clash with societal expectations. Raman's attraction to Daisy and his struggle to understand her commitment to work over personal life exemplify this tension. Societal norms. The societal pressure to conform to traditional roles and expectations is a constant backdrop to the characters' personal journeys, especially highlighted in the context of marriage and relationships. Modernization and change. Family planning as a symbol. Daisy's work in family planning serves as a potent symbol of modernization, challenging traditional views on family, marriage, and the role of women in society. Impact on society. The novel explores how modern ideas influence traditional Indian society, questioning the readiness and ability of society to adapt to change. Love and independence. Complex dynamics of love. Narayan explores the nuanced dynamics of love, especially when intertwined with strong notions of independence. Raman and Daisy's relationship becomes a lens through which the complexities of love, compatibility, and commitment are examined. Balancing act. The challenge of balancing romantic love with individual autonomy and professional dedication is a central struggle for the characters, reflecting broader questions about the nature of relationships in a modern context. The role of women. Challenging gender roles. Daisy's character is a powerful challenge to traditional gender roles. Her independence, dedication to her cause, and views on marriage and relationships represent a new ideal that contrasts sharply with traditional expectations. Women's autonomy. The novel highlights issues of women's autonomy and the right to choose their own path, both in their career and personal lives, sparking discussions on feminism and gender equality. Art and commerce. Raman's profession. Through Raman's work as a sign painter, the novel explores the intersections of art, commerce, and personal integrity. Raman takes pride in his craft, which is not just a means of livelihood but also an expression of his artistic sensibility. Commercial pressures. The pressures of commercialism on artistic integrity are subtly depicted through Raman's encounters with clients and his reflections on the nature of his work. Characters. Raman, embodiment of tradition and modernity. Raman, the sign painter, navigates the space between tradition and modernity. Initially content with his routine life, his encounter with Daisy challenges his views and forces him to confront his own beliefs about love, work, and societal expectations. Journey of personal growth. Raman's character undergoes significant development throughout the novel. His relationship with Daisy serves as a catalyst for this change, pushing him to question and redefine his understanding of independence, love, and commitment. Daisy, symbol of modernity and change. Daisy embodies modern ideas and independence. Her work is family planning, and her views on marriage and relationships starkly contrast with the traditional norms prevalent in Malgudi society. She represents a new India, one that is in flux, grappling with modernization and changing gender roles. Challenges to gender roles. Daisy's character challenges traditional gender roles and expectations, advocating for women's autonomy, independence, and the right to choose one's own path in life. Her determination and commitment to her cause highlight issues of women's rights and societal change. Other characters. Raman's aunt. Serving as a foil to Daisy, Raman's aunt embodies traditional values and norms. Her character highlights the generational gap and differing perspectives on marriage, family, and societal duties. Residents of Malgudi. The various residents of Malgudi contribute to the rich tapestry of the novel, offering a glimpse into the diverse reactions and adaptations to the changing social landscape. Their interactions with Raman and Daisy further illuminate the themes of individualism versus societal expectations and the impact of modernization. Symbolism. Sign painting. Communicating and misunderstanding. The act of sign painting in the novel symbolizes the themes of communication and misunderstanding. Raman's profession involves creating signs that convey clear messages, a stark contrast to the complexities and nuances of personal relationships and societal norms, which are often fraught with misunderstandings and unspoken tensions. Art versus commerce. The sign painting also serves as a commentary on the intersection of art and commerce. Raman's struggle to maintain personal integrity in his work reflects broader concerns about the commercialization of art and the compromises artists make in the face of economic pressures. Daisy, new beginnings and challenge to norms. Daisy's name and character are symbolic of new beginnings in the challenge to traditional societal norms. Just as a daisy flower can bloom in challenging environments, Daisy's presence in Malgudi brings fresh perspectives and challenges to the entrenched traditions, especially regarding gender roles and family planning. Representation of modernity. Daisy embodies modernity and change, her work and lifestyle presenting a stark contrast to the traditional ways of Malgudi. She symbolizes the forward-thinking, progressive forces that are making inroads in traditional Indian society. Malgudi, microcosm of Indian society. Malgudi, the fictional setting of many of Narayan's novels, symbolizes the quintessential Indian town. It serves as a microcosm of Indian society grappling with the tensions between modernization and tradition. Through Malgudi, Narayan explores the impact of societal changes on the lives of ordinary individuals. Setting for tradition versus modernity. The town of Malgudi provides the perfect backdrop for exploring the themes of individualism versus societal expectations and the clash between traditional values and modern ideas. It reflects the diversity of responses to modernization from acceptance to resistance that characterizes Indian society as a whole. Literary devices. Irony, contradictions and conflicts. Irony is adeptly used to underline the contradictions between the characters' beliefs and their actions, particularly in the clash between modern and traditional values. For example, Raman, who prides himself on the clarity and directness of his science, finds himself entangled in the complexities and ambiguities of personal relationships. Expectations versus reality. The irony in Daisy's campaign for family planning in a conservative society also sheds light on the gap between societal expectations and the changing realities of modern Indian life. Foreshadowing. Subtle hints. Narayan uses foreshadowing to offer subtle clues about the developments in Raman and Daisy's relationship. This device adds a layer of anticipation, making the narrative more compelling. For instance, the challenges they face in balancing their personal beliefs with their relationship hint at the potential difficulties in their future together. Imagery. Vivid setting. Through detailed imagery, Narayan brings the town of Malgudi and its surroundings to life. Depictions of bursting streets, the tranquil river, and the vibrant life in Malgudi not only create a rich backdrop for the story but also reflect the inner states and transformations of the characters. Symbolic images. Imagery is also used symbolically, such as the signs Raman paints, which reflect the theme of communication and the disconnect between societal norms and personal desires. Characterization. Complex characters. Narayan's characterization of Raman and Daisy is nuanced and layered. Raman's journey from a contented sign painter to a man deeply in love, yet conflicted by Daisy's modern outlook, is portrayed with depth and sensitivity. Daisy, on the other hand, is depicted as a strong, independent figure challenging traditional roles and expectations. Supporting cast. The other characters, such as Raman's aunt, serve to enrich the narrative, each adding their perspective and highlighting different facets of the themes explored in the novel. Their characterization provides a broader view of the societal and cultural backdrop against which Raman and Daisy's story unfolds. Narrative style. Simplicity and clarity. Accessible prose. Narayan's prose is characterized by its straightforwardness and accessibility, making the novel easy to read and understand. This simplicity, however, does not detract from the depth of the narrative, rather, it allows the themes and character developments to be presented clearly and effectively. Economy of language. Narayan's economical use of language, where every word serves a purpose, enhances the narrative's clarity and ensures that the story remains focused and engaging. Gentle humor. Understated wit. The gentle humor in Narayan's narrative style is one of its most charming features. This humor often arises from the quirks of human nature, the peculiarities of Malgudi residents, and the sometimes absurd contradictions between tradition and modernity. Satirical observations. Through his subtle satire, Narayan offers insights into societal norms and behaviors, critiquing them without resorting to cynicism. This humor not only lightens the narrative but also deepens the reader's understanding of the characters and their circumstances. Insight into human nature and societal changes. Psychological depth. Narayan's narrative style is imbued with keen observations of human nature. The characters in Painter of Signs, from Raman's introspective struggles to Daisy's determined modernism, are portrayed with psychological depth that reveals the complexities of their motivations and actions. Reflections on society. The novel, through its narrative style, reflects on the broader societal changes occurring in India. Narayan uses the backdrop of Malgudi, a town caught between tradition and modernization, to explore how these changes impact individual lives and community dynamics. Empathy and understanding. Compassionate storytelling. There is a pervasive sense of empathy in Narayan's narrative style. His portrayal of characters is compassionate, allowing readers to empathize with their challenges, choices, and the predicaments they face. Cultural nuances. Narayan's storytelling is rich with cultural nuances that offer readers insight into Indian life. His style respects the traditions and values of his characters while also acknowledging the inevitable changes and challenges they face. Structure. Linear progression. The novel is structured linearly, focusing primarily on the development of Raman and Daisy's relationship from its beginning to the challenges it faces. This linear progression allows readers to closely follow the evaluation of their relationship and its impact on their views and lives. Focus on relationship dynamics. By structuring the story around Raman and Daisy's relationship, Narayan is able to delve deeply into the themes of love, independence, and societal expectations. The structure effectively highlights the contrasts and conflicts between traditional and modern values as they play out in the personal realm. Impact on characters. The linear structure also facilitates a detailed exploration of character development, particularly Raman's transformation as he grapples with his feelings for Daisy and the implications of her independent spirit and modern values. Similarly, Daisy's character is explored in the context of her relationship with Raman and her commitment to her work. So this was the study guide on the novel The Painter of Signs. We will meet in the next video and discuss some other work. Until then, goodbye and thank you.